Yep. Hello. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Today we have a board here, and this motherboard. So far, I don't know what's wrong with it, and just came this way. That's all I got. This way, no RAM, no the rest of the keyboard, no anything, nothing. Just the motherboard like this. Yeah, and you're supposed to work on it the way it is, and this usually comes from other laptop technicians. They don't come with the whole laptop. They just bring you this motherboard. The way it is like that. No RAM, nothing. Mm, yeah, and you're supposed to work on it. And yeah, because we want to make money. So let's look at this one. Yeah, when you insert the charger, what is going on? You can see I'm getting this the white flashing on and off, on and off. Yeah, like that of an ambulance or a convoy. Yeah, convoys here, government officials in this country. An MP, somebody who is can go with a convoy of around 100 vehicles. And all of them, even those without siren, they have their hazards blinking like this one, blinking. And all of a sudden they want to disturb us. Hey, move away, move, get off the road, we want to pass. And the question is, if you really wanted to reach your destination earlier, you would have woken up earlier, rather than coming here disturbing the public, the people who have given you that job. That's very common in Africa. Yeah, so okay, let's go back to work. I think the flashing just brought some funny memories here about the political situation. So I think we should start by getting the voltages. That blinking, let's get the voltages first. See whether they have the 19 volts. Yeah, you can see you have the 19 volts on the multimeter. And that's on this MOSFET, we are having it. Okay. Screen connector. Where is the screen connector? Yeah, be careful not to put this part on the motherboard. Remember, it can short because this metal, it can conduct electricity or voltage. On the screen connector, do you have anything? Why don't you have anything on that? So where is this 19 voltage reaching? So we have it on the one. The voltage here. Oh, hey, did you see those sparks? Yeah, the sparks. Why is it sparking? Why? I think it's a short circuit here. No voltage on the other side, and I don't know why here there's too much sparks. See, why there too much sparks? Let's go under the microscope and try to see this together. I don't know why I'm having all those sparks at once. It's many sparks at once. Why? Why? So, okay. Oh, so from the charging connector, where is it? Okay. So this one. Oh, this is the charging connector. I'll come here. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm not the first guy here. Look at the way this MOSFET. Look at this MOSFET. This MOSFET is not well placed, and maybe that's why you're having some sparks. 24. So there's a voltage here. What about the other side? Nothing. But see, this part here is like the okay. 18. There's a voltage here. What about the other side? Okay, let me try to get rid of this MOSFET and maybe try to place that MOSFET the way it's supposed to be. Maybe we are going to get yeah, somebody was working on this machine before. And how comes I can't see any signs of a flux here? Why am I not having a flux? This flux. So if you really want to know whether there is flux, let me come with some hot air. Okay. I can't see any signs of flux. So why is this MOSFET looking like this? I don't understand why the MOSFET is not. What dislocated the MOSFET? Because it's not right in its place the way it's supposed to be. What could be wrong here? Let me try to settle it the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, remember this is micro soldering. In this job, you can't come here when you are drunk. If you are the person who likes drinking during working hours, forget anything to do with this job. Okay, why? Let me maybe remove this MOSFET completely. Okay, let me try to remake those tracking pads again and see whether I'm going to. Hello, where is my wick? Come here, brother. You got some work to do here. Let us try to retract those ones. We see whether we can. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking out the I think that's a bit okay. Yeah, anyway, earbud somewhere. I think I got one here. So let me try to and see whether this one is. Okay, so let me try to reform those track pads again. Don't need much. Like that, huh? That's enough flux. And maybe let me come with the okay. Let's try to retract these track pads. Okay. Okay, you don't need to. Don't have to touch one another. We need each and every one independent. And this one we can have like 2. I think that's okay. Can you really see that? Yeah, I think the two are touching, and I don't think that's a problem because the two are meant to be together. Let me show you. Yeah, the only problem you could worry if this one and then this one was touching. Beep mode, you see from this part here, this here is connected to this one and is connected to this one, but it's not connected to this one. This one is the gate. You can see there's no beep here because this one is a gate. So if these two are touching, that is not a problem because they are meant to be connected together. All these three, you can also see from the pads, the trackpad itself, this one is separate from the other. This one is separate because it's the gate. So let's try to solve the back again and see whether that MOSFET is going to work now. And where did I take the MOSFET? So let's come with flux again. Yeah, that's enough. Get ready. Hot air station. We come with them. Yeah, remember? Yeah, it's supposed to. Yeah, supposed. Oh, don't run away. Don't run away. It's not going to be good if you run away. Okay, so now let me come with some hot air station. Let me try to align everything. Yeah, when the solder solidify is going to just put itself in its place. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, do you think it's in its place? Okay, let me try to press it down. Why is it it's just something below here that is causing this problem. Sorry, the focus is going away because I'm pressing the motherboard. And so let me see. Do you have a connection? Let me see what is going to happen. Oh, a short circuit. A short circuit. Now is a short circuit on this motherboard. What have we done wrong? Let me see. You can see on my multimeter. Yeah, on this is a short to ground. Check my multimeter in my continuity mode. You see when I touch both probes, we are doing the continuity mode. I'm touching any part of the ground from the motherboard. and touching here, there's a complete short circuit, and you can hear the beep. Oh, okay. Let's now see where I'm going to go. And when I connect, what is getting? Is this the same MOSFET? Yeah, you can see the MOSFET is getting hot. Let me see again. Let me put some flux here. You can see it's melting. So let's get rid of this MOSFET again and test whether the MOSFET is the one that is having the short. Is it the MOSFET that is shorted, or is something? Because I've soldered the MOSFET the right way, and remember the first time we saw this MOSFET was not seated on its place the correct way. It was kind of sideways. It was not in the right posture, and so I don't know what now is going on. So let me try to test the MOSFET. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, the short is not the short is not happening because of these two pins connected here. You see, the short is not happening because of these two pins. That one I'm sure, because the whole of this pad is connected together except this one. And maybe to confirm that, let me try to separate those two, because I know somebody could be there saying, "Hey, why can't he see? Why can't he see that there's a bridge between those two?" So is the bridge gone? We want to get rid of that bridge, and the bridge does not feel like going away. Who knows why? Yeah, God knows why. Okay, why? You know what? I think there's an exposed metal, I mean copper plate there, and that's why the solder cannot go away. But anyway, just from the look of things, you can see here. See this one. This is a whole track pad. You can see this is a one track pad. This one. So even if you don't solder this pin is connected to this one, is connected to this one, but it's separate from this one. That's why I'm pouring some liquid for you. Can see. You see, it's separate from the gate, because this is the source, and this is the gate, and these four are the drain. Also, all these four pins are connected together, and maybe we can check that with a multimeter. Let's see this together. Do this one. See, they're all connected together. Check my multimeter. 0 means there's no resistance, and so there's a connection. So if I was to touch this part here, you can see the resistance is 780, because that part is not connected to this one here, but all these are going to 0 because there's no resistance. It's the same as touching the probe of a multimeter. And so let me also try to check for short again. Yeah, and you're still having a short on this part, remember. Still have a short, and that means our MOSFET was not wrong, or our MOSFET was okay. This is our MOSFET here. Let me try to test for this MOSFET here. Yeah, the MOSFET is good. Check my multimeter. The MOSFET is doing fine. And the gate, you see, The MOSFET is doing good. Nothing. It's not, the gate is not reading anything. But when you come to, sorry, I'm touching the probe and not there. Yeah, it's because I've opened from the gate. Let me close it. Let me close. Let me touch the gate again so that I close the MOSFET. I open the MOSFET again. Let me now test. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, maybe a voltage would open the MOSFET. So let me try the voltage. A voltage maybe would. Let me see. Still open. Okay, let me come with a ground and a positive. We try to open the MOSFET. Let's take this advantage to show you how you open the MOSFET and how you close the MOSFET. We're almost shorting the MOSFET. You can see there were some sparks. Okay. So now let me come with a multimeter. I hope you have been able to open it. Okay. Let me now see whether you still have a continuity. The beep. Oh, you are not able to. Okay. You can see now we have opened the MOSFET. We have closed. Yeah, sorry, that is opening. When you don't have a direct beep, you can see the value. The MOSFET is opened. And at this particular time, the MOSFET in the open mode, the MOSFET is cutting out the power. It's not going to flow power from one end to the other because now it's open. When you close, that's when the MOSFET is a switch. MOSFET is a switch. You close the switch, you open the switch. Now there's a value. So let's try to close now. Touch the gate. Okay, did I touch the gate? You see now we have opened. See now there's a continuous. So now when power flows from the charger to the connecting charger and to the MOSFET, is able to pass power from the other end. And anytime you see a closed MOSFET or an open MOSFET that is not flowing power to the other end, most probably there's a short circuit somewhere. And if you don't have the tool to desolder the MOSFET from the motherboard, you can always open the MOSFET and you are going to get the short circuit. Because when you open, when you close, the power will flow from one side to, from one end of the MOSFET to the other. But when the MOSFET is open, the power is not going to flow to the other side. So our MOSFET is okay. And the only thing now to do is try to see what is causing that short by injecting some voltage on this motherboard. Okay, so let me come with yeah, remember we said all these pins are connected together. Yeah, that's why some of you will never get a problem. You never get why the voltage is not flowing from one end to the other, because you have an open MOSFET and you don't know it. You don't know you have an open MOSFET. So what do you do? What do you need to do to know where the power is flowing, or if the motherboard is having a short circuit? You have to close the MOSFET first, close the switch first, so that power can flow from one end of the MOSFET to the other, to the rest of the motherboard. And if the power is not flowing, suspect something is not working well, either a short circuit or a MOSFET that is not having all conditions met, like the gate should be higher than the drain and the source. So let me attach, yeah, there. And how much voltage I'm going to inject in this one? Let me go to my power supply and come down to around 6. Yeah, I don't worry whatever amount of voltage I'm going to inject on this one, because the rail is a 19-volt power rail. So if I do 6, if I do 7, if I do 19, I'm still within the range of the power rail. So no problem. Be very sure of where you're injecting the voltage, because some of us will be injecting 19 volts on a rail that is supposed to take 5 voltage. What do you expect? Some components will get burned, or even more power will go to the processor. Processor is not supposed to take more than 1.5 volts. 1 volt or 1.5 volts to the older models, but the modern machines you're only taking 1 volt. So if you inject 19 volts, of course you're going to kill the processor. And so let me touch any ground. You can see the short is still there. The short is still there. So that tells you what? Our MOSFET was not the issue. Our MOSFET was not the issue. So let me try to locate that short. Let me tell you what is causing this problem. Touch again. Ouch. You know, I don't have a thermal. I don't have a camera to check for this short circuit, so I have to burn my fingers to know where the short is. I keep burning my finger all the time I'm having a short, because I have to feel what is getting hot. And now I know what is getting hot. Let me show you. So some alcohol, touch. See our friend there. See how your friend is drying up the alcohol. Drying up the alcohol. You have that drunkard friend of yours who dries alcohol all the time. Whatever kind of bottle you put on the table, they are going to dry it up. They're not going to leave that place until the alcohol is done. You have another guy who is like that. So this also a guy who is our drunkard friend. But this time you're not going to give him an alcohol. You are going to give him flax. Let's see how he's going to melt the flax. We want to rehabilitate him here. Wow, wow. That thing is damn hot. Burnt my finger. Burnt my finger. Still feeling pain. Still feeling a lot of pain right now. What men do for money. I think it's fair to get burned, to burn your finger because of money. Because you want to earn some money. You can do anything for money. So let's get rid of this guy here. Yeah, and see whether the motherboard is going to come back to normal. I would not have thought of short circuit, because I was getting how many blink up. Remember the siren? We're talking about the flicking up of the white light. Up and down, on and off, on and off, on and off. But now, yeah, let's see. After removing this guy here, what will happen? So who is our guy here? He's the one here. Yeah. Our guy is off. He's out. So I think we should really confirm whether the guy is shorted, or maybe we just accused him of something he's not, just by the look of things. Maybe we judged him. We judged him in the way he was not supposed to. We judged him and concluded that he was shorted, and maybe he was not shorted. So let's check. Oh, this guy is also running away. It's a suspect, of course. Yeah, our guy is not clean. You can see. It's true he's shorted. A very low resistance. So let's put him aside. Okay, so now let's test again and see whether we are having a short on this area. No short. Yeah, so the short is gone. So do you want us to replace that capacitor? We are going to overwork one of the capacitors here. They want to? Maybe there are three I can see. These three, yeah. I always give an example of what two dogs who are keeping security of your gate, or you have three dogs that are keeping security of your around your gate, and one dog goes for lunch. So that doesn't mean you don't have a security. You have two dogs remaining, and so this is our two dogs. We are going to just going to overburden them a little bit. And that's if an enemy came when the three dogs were there, it could be a bit easier to neutralize the enemy. But when there are two, it's going to be a bit hard, but the enemy will still be neutralized. So you understand. So you can replace on your end if you feel like, but on my end, me, I'm okay that way. So I know they are up to task. I know they're up to task. They're going to do the rest of the work. So yeah, let's go now. Try to see. Let's desolder this. Get rid of this voltage injecting wire here. Here it is. This one. Okay, it's not looking nice. I've also not focused on the microscope. So we're also going to get back our guy. Our guy is here. You see, that's why it's very important to do your investigation properly, because you might end up blaming people who never did the people who are not the one to be blamed, and leave the criminals out. You see, you would have thought this is the MOSFET that was having the issue. You would have thought this is the MOSFET having the whole of that issue, but as we now know, the MOSFET was very innocent. And that's what we call justice. But is there justice in this world? In so many cases, justice is not practiced. Yeah. In our court systems. Justice is something that is not well practiced. If you look even in our jailing system, a lot of people who are jailed don't even know the mistake they are in for. And the real culprits are outside here walking scot-free. So justice. And fortunately on motherboards, there's nothing like injustice. The right component has to be the right component. You have to get the right component for that motherboard to work. There's nothing like injustice. I don't know when you will do something and maybe say I've practiced injustice on any circuit board or a PCB. Okay, why are you not giving me some flux? Yeah, because the conditions has to be made for that PCB to work, so there's no time you can. Okay, I'm not standing very well. I need to be at a place where I can practice the micro soldering in peace. Okay. Yeah, for electronics, injustice, you can't practice injustice. Or maybe you can. Somebody need to tell me how you can do that. Just give me a comment down in the comment section and know how you can do injustice in in electronics. And not getting the right component, the component, the faulty component, and still have the motherboard working. Okay. I don't know now what will happen. Are we still going to detect some more short circuits, or what is going to go on? Yeah, let's try to clean also on these other areas. Just a minute. Yeah, so welcome back. I had to attend to a customer. So remember we were working on a MOSFET somewhere here, this one. So beeping mode, I want to check whether the short is gone. There's no short. No short, no short. What about this one? Okay, so let's try with let me insert a charging. I don't know. You see this light here will tell us so much. You can see a blink and another one. Yeah, check my power supply 0.55. Yeah, this board is okay now. Yeah, this board is okay. Let me come out of microscope mode. Yeah, the fan is spinning. Yeah, the fan is spinning. Let me come out of microscope mode so that you can see this immediately. Yeah, you can see fan is spinning. So let's come again. Set the charger. Fan spinning. Is the CPU getting warm? Yeah, CPU is getting warm. Fan. Yeah, fan starts spinning. And the fan is going at a speed because there is no fan. I don't know whether you can hear that. I bring it under near the microphone so that you can. Yeah, it's going at a very high speed. So which RAM is suppose PC3L? So let me test with the PC3L here. I also can try to see whether I'm going to get an image. So you can see the amperes are now a bit high because of the RAM. So let me put this one. Let me see whether I'm going to get anything. Is it stabilizing, or maybe the you can see this see this one, see this part here. That board is working fine, and now the fan is not now spinning at a very high speed. You know why? Because now the SRAM is a bit stable. You can hear just a cool spinning without so much noise. It's a very cool spin. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, processor is getting warm normally. Yeah, I think we are done. So guys, keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, supporting our work. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And I have very special videos for you guys under the membership umbrella. I'm going to do the more very critical videos, and those videos are meant for people who want to become technicians, people who have that zeal, people who have the desire to become technicians. I've explained everything very well under the membership. I've taken time to describe, and a direct contact to me you're also going to get under the membership umbrella. So guys, I'm trying my best here to see how I can help you out. So thank you guys, and let's meet in the next video. Yeah, bye.